1979 wasn't just the end of a decade, it was the sound of everything colliding at once. The 70s vibe was fading, and a new era was kicking the door in. And somewhere in between, a handful of artists caught lightning in a bottle with songs that shot straight to the top, then vanished almost as quickly as they arrived. Today, we're counting down 15 one-hit wonders from 1979 that define the year in ways we've nearly forgotten. Stick around because later in this countdown, we'll reveal which song was originally written for an 11-year-old and how it became something completely different. Number 15, Pop Music by Robin Scott wanted to capture 25 years of pop music in one track. And with Pop Music, he did exactly that. Released in 1979, this quirky synth-driven anthem climbed to #1 by November. Scott originally recorded it in R&B and funk styles before a friend suggested synthesizers, completely transforming the song. The robotic music video became as iconic as the song itself. Though M never returned to the charts, Pop Music remains a time capsule of disco meeting the future. Quick question, do you remember when you first heard this song? From synth-pop innovation, let's shift to pure heartbreak, the kind that inspired a song 6 months after the pain first hit. Number 14, Just When I Needed You Most by VanWarmer. VanWarmer wrote this after 2 crushing blows. His beloved car broke down and a devastating breakup left him railing. Released in February 1979, it peaked at number 4 and spent 2 weeks at the top of the adult contemporary chart. But here's the twist. Bearsville Records barely believed in it, thinking his version was just a demo for other artists. But while VanWarmer channeled heartbreak into ballad gold, our next artist was barely a teenager when she recorded her breakthrough hit. Number 13, Come to Me by Joli. Joli was only 15 when she recorded Come to Me, but her voice commanded disco floors like a pro. Producer Tony Green wrote it after hearing young Joli sing along to Barbra Streisand.
Still waiting, open arms for you, come to me.
The track got a massive boost when Joli replaced Donna Summer at Fire Island's Beach 79 concert before 5,000 fans.
I will shelter you from the storm. I'm not one to pretend.
By September, it topped the dance chart for 3 weeks and peaked at number 15 on the Hot 100, featuring the legendary Sweethearts of Sigma sound on backing vocals.
Why can't you understand that I love you?
If you're loving this trip back to 79, hit that like button and subscribe. It really means a lot to us, and it helps us keep digging up these forgotten gems for you. Now, switching from teenage disco royalty into a song so mysterious, even its writer admits it's not about what people think. Number 12, Driver's Seat by Sniff and the Tears. With its moody guitar riff and cryptic lyrics, Driver's Seat sounded perfect for a midnight drive. But singer Paul Roberts insists it's about fragmented thoughts following a brutal breakup, not driving at all. Originally released in 1978, the song finally broke through in the fall of 1979, reaching number 15 in the US. A UK pressing plant strike killed its momentum there, but the song found new life in 1991, hitting number 1 in the Netherlands after appearing in a Pioneer car stereo commercial.
Driver's seat.
Do you remember the first time you heard that hypnotic guitar intro? Or did this one slip past you completely? Now, our next track proved that sometimes kindness requires a little cruelty. Number 11, Cruel to Be Kind by Lowe.
I can take another heartache, though you say you're my friend.
Lowe didn't think much of Cruel to Be Kind when Columbia Records pushed him to record it. He'd written it years earlier with Ian Gaume, and it sat collecting dust as a B-side.
You say your love is bona fide, but that don't coincide.
Producer Greg Geller practically bullied Lowe into recording it for his 1979 album, Labor of Lust. Inspired by Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, it became his only top 40 US hit, peaking at number 12.
Cruel to be kind in the right measure. Cruel to be kind, it's a very good sign.
From reluctant hits to disco remakes, our next entry shows how one artist turned a Motown classic into pure 1979 fire. Number 10, Heaven Must Have Sent You by Bonnie Pointer. Bonnie Pointer heard YMCA and realized the old Elgin's hit Heaven Must Have Sent You would sound incredible with a disco arrangement. She pitched it to Berry Gordy, who greenlit it. Released in 1979, her version featured funky bass, tubular bells, and shimmering violins. During the outro, she spontaneously channeled Louis Armstrong with a raspy vocal. The track peaked at number 11 and became a summer smash, even topping charts in Mexico. But while Pointer reimagined Motown for the disco era, our next artist accidentally created a theme song for a TV show that barely anyone remembers. Number 9, Makin' It by David Naughton. David Naughton starred in a short-lived TV series called Makin' It and recorded the theme song. Written by Freddie Perren and Dino Ficaris, this disco track spent 16 weeks in the top 40, peaking at number 5 in July 1979. Early pressings credited the TV show, but later versions tied it to the Bill Murray comedy Meatballs. The series flopped quickly, leaving Makin' It as Naughton's only musical release. But for one summer, he owned the dance floor. Do you remember this as a TV theme or a movie soundtrack? Drop it in the comments. Moving from disco TV themes to soulful classics, our next track brought Philly soul swagger to the late 70s charts. Number 8, Got to Be Real by Cheryl Lynn. Cheryl Lynn delivered Got to Be Real in 1978, a disco anthem dripping with soul. Written by Lynn, David Paich, and David Foster, it featured an all-star session lineup including Ray Parker Jr. Hitting its stride in early 1979, the song climbed to number 12 on the Hot 100 and topped the Soul Singles chart. But our next song proves that sometimes a remake can eclipse the original. Number 7, New York Groove by Ace Frehley. When Kiss released 4 solo albums simultaneously in 1978, nobody expected the lead guitarist's cover to become the biggest hit. Ace Frehley originally scoffed at recording New York Groove, written by Russ Ballard and first released by British band Hello in 1975. Co-producer Eddie Kramer persisted, and Frehley reluctantly agreed. It climbed to number 13, the highest charting single from any Kiss solo album. Technically, it also became his only solo hit. Frehley never landed another charting single, which is why New York Groove stands as a one-hit wonder, despite his massive success with Kiss. But if Frehley turned a British glam tune into American rock, our next artist created something entirely new. The godfather of go-go was born. Number 6, Bustin' Loose by Chuck Brown and the Soul Searchers.
A lot just to get what you need sometimes, y'all.
Chuck Brown earned the title the Godfather of Go-Go by pioneering a funk subgenre around Washington, D.C.
I feel like busting loose. Busting loose. Give me the bridge now.
Bustin' Loose spent 4 weeks on top of the R&B chart in early 1979 and peaked at number 34 on the Hot 100. Its infectious groove became DC's soundtrack. Today, the Washington Nationals play it after their first home run, the Capitals and Wizards use it as their victory song, and Nelly interpolated it for Hot and Harry.
Feel like busting loose. Busting loose. Let me hear y'all say it.
Brown's legacy lives on through this singular hit, but switching from go-go grooves to songs about metaphorical destinations, our next track had everyone dreaming of a place that doesn't exist. Number 5, Funkytown by Lips Inc. Where exactly is Funkytown? Nobody knows, but everyone wanted to go there.
Won't you take me to Funkytown? Won't you take me to?
Written and produced by Steven Greenberg, Funkytown was recorded in 1979 and released in March 1980. Sung by Cynthia Johnson, it featured her dreaming of relocating from Minneapolis to New York.
Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it.
The song spent 4 weeks at number 1 and topped charts in over a dozen countries. With its robotic vocoder effects and killer synth riff, it sold over 8 million copies worldwide, Lip Sync's only top 40 hit. And while it officially released in 1980, it was recorded and produced in 1979, carrying the unmistakable character of that year.
Funkytown, won't you take me to?
Moving from imaginary destinations to our next anthem, which became known as something much bigger than just a hit. Number 4, Ain't No Stoppin' Us Now by McFadden and Whitehead.
There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like
Gene McFadden and John Whitehead were house songwriters for Philadelphia International Records. But Ain't No Stoppin' Us Now was their fight for independence.
and where we'll end up, I don't know. But
Locked in a royalty dispute with label owners, they refused when Kenny Gamble tried convincing them to give the song to the OJs. Released in 1979, it topped the R&B chart, peaked at number 13 on the Hot 100, and went double platinum.
ain't no stopping us now. We're rolling up.
Audiences heard it as an anthem of Black pride. It's often called the new Black national anthem. But if that song was about unstoppable momentum, our next French artist proved it by racking up 52 gold records in a single year. Number 3, Born to Be Alive by Patrick Hernandez. Patrick Hernandez was touring French dance halls when he met producer Jean Van Loo in 1978. After working in Waterloo, Belgium, Born to Be Alive emerged. Released in November 1978, it hit number 1 in France by April 1979 and stayed there until July. After remixing, it peaked at number 16 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topped at the disco chart. The song sold over 1 million US copies and earned gold or platinum in multiple countries. By year's end, Hernandez had collected 52 gold and platinum records from over 50 countries. Could you imagine writing one song and earning 52 gold records? That's the dream, right? But while Hernandez celebrated life, our next song celebrated love. Specifically, a teenager who inspired a rock classic. Number 2, My Sharona by the Knack. Doug Feger was 25 when he met 17-year-old Sharona Alperin and fell hard. That instant infatuation sparked a 2-month songwriting frenzy. Feger and Burton Avere crafted My Sharona together, reportedly writing it in 15 minutes and recording it in a single take. Released in 1979, it spent 6 weeks top of the Billboard Hot 100 and became the year's #1 song. It was Capitol's fastest gold-selling debut since the Beatles' I Want to Hold Your Hand.
My Sharona.
Feger and Alperin remained close friends until his death. And now, our final entry proves that sometimes the simplest songs hide the most meaning. Number 1. Ring My Bell by Anita Ward. Ring My Bell was originally written for 11-year-old Stacey Ladisaw as a song about kids talking on the telephone. When Ladisaw signed elsewhere, songwriter Frederick Knight asked Anita Ward to record it instead. Ward, working as a substitute teacher in Memphis, transformed the innocent tune into a disco smash. Released in 1979, it topped the Hot 100, the disco chart, and the soul singles chart. It hit #1 in the UK and earned Ward a Grammy nomination, her only major hit. These artists may have only visited the top once, but they made that moment count in ways most musicians only dream about. Drop a comment and let us know, which of these songs still gets you moving?
Pop, pop, pop music.